Creating and Using Jar Files by Karen Gilmer, Georgia College and State University. Hi, I'm Karen and I created this video for Georgia College and State University. In this video we're going to be talking about jar files. We're going to show you how to set the path of your computer to use the Java utilities, and we're going to show you how to use the Java utilities if you don't set your path. We're going to show you how to run and create and execute a jar file from the command prompt for both a Windows and a Mac, and I will show you a quick demonstration. A jar file is basically a zip file made specially for Java. It can run similar to an executable file, a .exe file that you've probably seen in Windows. Just double-click the jar file and it will run the specified Java programs. First, make sure you've created a Java program with a main method. This program is what we want to execute when we double-click on our jar file. You could either compile the Java program from within your IDE to create your .class file, or you could compile your Java program from the command line terminal to create your .class file. I'll demonstrate doing both. Use standard output system.out.println within your code when you want to run your program from the command line and have the output print within the terminal. Use JOption pane for output when you want to double-click on the jar file and have your output display in a dialog box. Next, we need to create our manifest text file. We need to create a text file that contains the following line: main class file name. File name will be replaced with the file name of the class that holds our main method. Make sure that you follow all capitalization and punctuation exactly. Put the hyphen between main class and then a colon. Make sure that there is a space after the colon, and then after you've entered the file name, press the enter key twice. In order to use Java utilities in the command prompt, you need to set the path of your computer. To do this, locate the bin folder where your Java utilities are found. I've shown mine here below, but yours will probably be different. Once you find this bin folder, copy that location. After you've copied your location, select Start, then right-click on My Computer. Select the Properties option, and then you'll see an option called Advanced System Settings. Select that, and under the Advanced tab, you'll want to select Environmental Variables. Look at your system variables to see if you have an existing path variable. If you do, you'll want to edit the path variable, but if you do not, you'll need to add one. Remember that when you add or edit your path variable, capitalization is not important. Your path does not have to be written in all uppercase like I have here. Paste the location that you just copied at the end of your path variable. The locations are separated with a semicolon if you have more than one. So just a quick example of setting the path variable. I went to Start, Computer, I right-clicked, selected Properties, then I selected Advanced System Settings, Environmental Variables, and I found my path variable, edit it, and at the end I'm going to add a semicolon and paste my location. I don't need a semicolon after it. Okay. Okay. And you can select OK or Apply. Now that you have your path set, you can run your Java utilities from the command prompt. So to open up the command prompt, for Windows we're going to select Start, Run, and type in CMD. For a Mac, navigate to your Applications and then to your Utilities and select the terminal. Change your directory to the location where your files are saved. Do this using the cd command. Then compile your .java file to get your .class file. To create your jar file, you're going to enter the following command in the command prompt. We use the keyword jar, and now we can use it since we've set our path. Next, we used CFM. The C is used to create a new Java archive file, a jar file. The F is used to specify the name of the jar file, so I've called mine myjar.jar. The M is used to include manifest information from your specified manifest file, the text file that you created. So then list the name of your manifest file. I named mine manifest.txt. Next, include the names of your Java program's .class files from when you compiled the program. If for some reason you cannot set the path on your computer or you choose not to, you can still use the Java utilities. To do this, first save all of your files, your manifest file, your Java files, the .class files that are created when the Java files are compiled, or any files that have to do with your jar file, in the bin folder where the Java utilities are located. In the command prompt, before you run any Java utilities, you'll need to change the directory to the location where these Java utilities are located. So use the cd command and then you can see the location of my Java utilities there. So then we can run the same jar command that you've seen before. So the sample that I'm going to show you is going to be without setting the path. So here we have a sample file named hello.java. Inside this file we have a main method, and all we do is we use JOption pane to show a message dialog saying hello. JOption pane is chosen over the standard system.out.println because it actually shows a message dialog box. So if we double click our jar file and we're not inside the IDE, we'll have a window pop up, whereas system.out.println only prints to the terminal. Right now, hello.java has only been saved and has not been compiled, so we do not have a hello.class file. You can either compile it using the green plus sign in your IDE, or you can compile it from the terminal, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to copy the address of where everything is stored, and I'm going to go to my terminal, type in cmd. You might have to go under run and then cmd. I'm going to change my directory to the location that my files are stored. Once my directory is changed, I'm going to say javac, which is Java compile, and then the name of my class, hello.java. No negative feedback, that's good. Go into here and you can see that it created the hello.class file. Now that we have our hello.class file compiled, we're going to create a new text file, and this is the manifest text file. So in here all we have to say is main-class, capitalization is important, and we tell it where the .class file is of the main method. So hello.class is the file that has the main method. So we just say hello. I'm going to save it. You have to save it in the same location that everything else was saved, so I'm going to navigate to that here. Okay, save it in the same location, and I'm going to call mine manifest. It's good practice to call it manifest, my manifest, something like that. So now that I have my manifest file, we can start creating the jar file. So I'm going to use the command jar. C means create a new jar file. F means I'm going to specify the file name of that jar file. And M means I'm going to specify my manifest file. Jar CFM. First we're going to give it the name of the jar file, myjar.jar. Make sure you use the jar extension. Next I'm going to include the manifest file, manifest.txt. And lastly the hello.class file, not Java. Again, no negative feedback. So let's look in our folder. Here's my myjar file I created. Should double click it and it says hello. I hope this video has answered any questions that you might have about creating and executing a Java jar file. Good luck.